I felt untouchable until I wasn't anymore.
Some of us definitely saw it coming, but when it actually comes, like, it hurts like a lot.
From the 5 players, this is the one we choose to replace, so he's the worst of the 5.
You don't know if you're gonna find the team that you want, the players that you want to play with.
I wanted to cry and I wanted to, just give up.
I want to play, and I was not allowed to do that.
Had a really good event. I was the MVP of the event. All of a sudden,
I think definitely my initial reaction of being when I got benched from C9 was just like I was a little devastated. There was definitely a lot of worry in the team, especially for Sonic and I, as we were South African. So if we didn't find a team soon, our visas would have expired and wouldn't have to gone back home, and that could have been the end of either of our careers. But I think after that initial reaction, I think some of us were like had a little bit of relief. We were very, very stressed out as a team.
The 2 weeks, you're like, I'm at home, I can do whatever I want. That's so cool, man, you know? So it feels refreshing. After these 2 weeks, you are like, and this is where you're gonna also trying to have some doubts and some fear.
There's not that many of us. No matter how good you are, how good you have been, look at the top 30 teams, look at who you can replace, who has the money, who likes you, who dislikes you, who speaks their native language. All of a sudden you're left with less than a hand.
If a big org like Cloud9 or a big org like FaZe or anything like that bench you, it does kind of show other teams that there might be some kind of issues with your play or some kind of issues with you as a person.
If you want to be a pro, you need to act like one. No one wants to play with a kind of toxic player.
From their part, what they are seeing is just like, oh, he was benched, so there might have be a problem with this player.
The other thing is also like, in many contracts, in the financial stability is bad. You'll maybe get like half the salary or something. It's just a lot of complications with being benched. My career was looking pretty dark, to be honest. And I think this is a situation that many of the free agents players are feeling right now.
that didn't stop me, even though it was very hard at the start, because I didn't really expect it to happen, and I thought it was unfair. It didn't feel good, but I understood it in the end, and I was very young at that point, and I didn't really care that I'm benched. I just kept doing my thing, and I kept improving, and I think I delivered.
It's hard not knowing what your future is. If you can prove yourself as a player, it's not something that should affect you too bad.
It's never 100% the fault of one side or another. Take it as an experience. The most important thing is to face you in a mirror and be objective. It's not gonna be easy. In this world, no one is perfect.
You know, I was shocked, but in a way I wasn't shocked. I have always been a direct person. I always say my opinion. And I think the problem with that is some people can handle that and some people can't. And I was playing with teammates that was not open for all opinions, and I was young and I was not really good at saying, giving critic in a good way, constructive critic. And obviously that's also the reason why I ended up getting cut from the team.
I guess the North one is the most recent one, but it was also the one that hurt the most because I changed my life. I changed everything in my life to go to Rogue, to live in the US. And I did that to try and get the chance to play in one of the best teams in Denmark, right? So I was pursuing a dream. And it's not about getting to the destination, it's about the road. I thought the destination was north, right? I thought that now I achieved the things I wanted, but actually it was just another step in my career of growing as a person, growing as a player, learning how to handle the resistance, being more resilient. And it also gave me a fire and a push to realize that I needed to put in extra hours.
There has to be a reason why you got benched. Like, there's always a reason. Try to see what you did wrong to improve it. Just try to be a better version of yourself.
Accept that you are not perfect. Accept that you did mistakes. Accept that you have default. That's okay. You are human. That's normal. If you do that, you will just come back stronger.
At the end of it all, I think it was a good thing that we got benched by Cloud9. Start of a new chapter for us to bring it back. Just keep grinding, keep putting yourself out there, making mixed teams, playing different qualifiers and all that. And eventually someone will notice. If you play well, eventually someone will pick you up.
It's been a long journey, and when I look back at it, I'm actually happy for getting benched. I needed the wake-up call. Like in general, as a player, I had to grow up as a person. No matter what, there's gonna be rough periods in your career.
I'm talented, sure, but I don't have the individual talent that I can just lean back and just meet up for practice and then that's it. I guess those extra hours has really paid off. It gave me some inner motivation, and I've had some of the best moments of my life throughout these last 1.5 years in Heroic.